Usually what ends up happening with real estate, that's your largest investment that you actually have. And do you really want to be playing around with that and possibly not have a home at the end of the day? See, I am a risk taker, but I'll say I'm a medium risk taker. And that's one of the risks that I don't want to end up taking, okay? I believe in trading one for the most part.
Live behind decisions I chose. Peaks feel good and the valleys get low. Chains for the tires in the rain, hail, snows. Like this everywhere that I go, everywhere that I go.
Hey everybody, it's Hussein Kabani, your favorite broker. Today, in this video, I want to talk to you guys about timing the market. I want to talk to you about this because I've run into this a lot recently, okay? And what I mean about timing the market, specifically, obviously, to real estate is this, okay? What people sometimes, and some people, not all people, what some people like to do is this. They like to say, oh, I think the market's going to go down. I should sell now, and then let me go rent. I'm going to go rent over there, and then when the market comes right to the bottom, I'm going to go back and I'm going to buy, and I'm going to gain huge on this house at this point. Good, if it works out for you. You know, I know a lot of people that have tried to do this, and there's a very small percentage of people that have done this correctly. You want to know why? Because how do you know where the bottom of this is? I don't know where the bottom is. Some people did, and they did it, but very, very small percentage, okay? I know a lot more people on the other side of this story that basically try to time the market and basically thought that they're selling on an all-time high and the market's going to crash and they're going to be able to replace their property. And they probably could have done it if they realized where the bottom was, but they thought it's going to go lower than that. And then it creeped up a bit. They're like, oh, no, it's going to correct. And then it creeped up more. Oh, no, it's going to correct. It creeped up more. Oh, no, it's going to correct. And guess what? You're out. So that's what ends up happening. Now, I find there's two reasons why people end up kind of try to time the market. One is on their own knowledge, okay? Nothing wrong with that, okay? We all have to make decisions on certain things, and our house obviously is an investment vehicle for a lot of us, okay? So we rely on our own knowledge, and when we rely on our own knowledge, the second part of this is that sometimes you get a real estate agent, a realtor involved with this discussion. And I'm not trying to call out anybody, but sometimes what I've seen is that people go in and they're like, yeah, the market's going to go down. Interest rates are going to go up. You should sell this now, and then you could buy back something else. And we ran into somebody that happened to, okay? I worked the area. I'm not sure why they didn't call me, because most people, I don't want to say most people, but a lot of people end up calling me and they don't end up working with me. It's fine. I get it, okay? But they end up calling me and asking me what my opinion is, and I'll give it to them. And if this person had called me and asked me, what's your opinion, okay? It's January 2023 and we believe the market's going to crash. So we're going to sell our place, and we believe that we could replace our townhouse with a detached house for the same price. I would have told them, no, put the brakes on that thing. I don't think so. Not that I'm completely right about reading the market, but my philosophy is completely different when it comes to trying to do something like this, okay? Usually what ends up happening with real estate, that's your largest investment that you actually have. And do you really want to be playing around with that and possibly not have a home at the end of the day? See, I am a risk taker, but I'll say I'm a medium risk taker. And that's one of the risks that I don't want to end up taking, okay? I believe in trading one for the most part. Now, if you have somebody coming in and telling you that, hey, sell now, this and that, that's not the advice I would have gave somebody, okay? If they're really thinking about upgrading their house and they're concerned about the market coming down, my strongest opinion to them is basically trade right now in the same market, okay? If I received that call from that client in January 2023 and saying, I got a townhouse, it's worth about $950,000, and I'm seeing this detached for $1.1 million or, 1.15, I would have basically told them, listen, why don't we go and try to buy that place first? Let's negotiate a deal and then come back and sell yours. And at least you know what your gap is over there, okay? Because I don't believe in timing the market. So what the situation that they ran into right now is that they moved forward, they sold, okay? And they had a strong belief that the market was going to come down. But guess what? The market didn't come down, as we all know right now, okay? From January, it looked kind of bleak, okay? At the end of January. And then February, it started to pick up a little bit. March, it picked up even more. April was insane. Beginning of May, every single thing has a multiple offer situation. These people thought they can sell their place and maybe add $100,000, $150,000 and get that detached house that they were looking at on the market. Well, guess what? Right now, you're going to have to come up $300,000, $400,000 to get that same house right now. So was it really worth timing the market? That's why I'm talking about this very strongly right now and saying that I don't believe in timing the market, and I don't think you should either. What I think you should do is you should actually try to trade in the same market, because what we've seen people do before as well is that they've committed to a property that they want to purchase, and sometimes that's the only way that we could do it in the market. But what happens is they drag their feet about putting the house on the market, and the market changes and the prices start to go down. We don't want to end up in that situation either. I strongly believe in trading in the same market. So now, if we have somebody that wants to buy a property that has to sell the property, what we're going to work on first is we're going to make sure that their property is ready to put on the market. My thing is 5-7 days maximum. I want to have your property back on the market once we bought something. In this environment right now, and why we're seeing a bit of a choke in supply, is that there are people out there trying to buy real estate, but they're not going to list their property until they actually buy something. And right now, I think that's the right thing to do, okay? But on the flip side, we have to be ready to list that property. We can't drag our feet. In a month, guys, everything can change. I'm not sure, you're not sure. You may be sure, but nobody really knows is what's going to actually end up happening. So in a nutshell, guys, I would say timing the market, in my opinion, is a horrible idea, okay? We know a lot of people that have tried this. For most of them, it hasn't worked out. A few of them, it has worked out, but that's a very, very, very small percentage versus the people that are out there right now looking for a home and having to pay maybe $100,000, $200,000 more than what they thought just to get their family back into a door. If you guys found this informational, please subscribe, like the video, and guess what? You guys probably know this. I love talking about real estate. I have absolutely no hobbies. It's sad. I get it, okay? But I really love this business, okay? And that's why we've come up with my calendar that shows you all the free spots I have to talk to you about real estate for free. So why not? Click the link below, book a 15-minute call with me. I'll be more than happy to chat with you. And until next time, guys, remember one thing: get Kabani, get sold.
Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold.